Hi and welcome to the Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Agadir. Visiting Morocco. Agadir is the best beach town in the country, so don't miss it. The city in the south was almost completely destroyed by an earthquake in 1960, but it kept its traditional past while getting a modern makeover. In Agadir, you can relax on beaches with golden sand, shop in markets that look like mazes, and get pampered at a hammam. Before we start our top 10, please click the subscribe button and tell us what is your favorite thing to do in Agadir in the comments. Number 10. Picnic in the Vallée des Oiseaux. The Vallée des Oiseaux is a green space in the middle of Agadir that is free to get into and is a great place for a family outing. It has a playground, an aviary that you can walk through, and places where you can see parrots, flamingos, deer, and even kangaroos. The park is full of magnolias and banana trees and has a small fountain in the middle. You can relax with a cold drink at one of the cafes near the main gate. Number 9. Explore Croque-Parcin, this wildlife reserve just east of Agadir. You can see the rare Nile crocodile. These animals used to be common in Morocco, but hunters have killed off most of them in the wild. Croque-Parc has large enclosures for the crocodiles that look like their natural homes. There is also a lab and a nursery where you might see hatchlings. When you're done looking for animals, you can walk through the 4 hectares, 10-acre botanical garden, which has more than 300 types of plants. Number 8. Take a trip to the Souss Massa National Park. Another fantastic thing to do in Agadir is take a trip to the Souss Massa National Park. Get away from the noise of the city for a quiet day trip to Souss Massa National Park. It is 83,522 acres and has wetlands, forests, and dunes that look like the Sahara. Its main feature is the Massa River, where exotic birds like flamingos, cormorants, and sand grouse come to breed. It is one of the only places in the world where you can see the northern bald ibis. It's best to go with a guide who knows the area well. Number 7. Stroll around La Medina de Agadir. Do you want to see how Agadir looked before the earthquake? You can see a detailed copy of Medina Agadir in Ben Surgao, which is just a short drive south of the city center. The Moroccan-Italian architect Coco Palizzi built this Medina in 1992. It is both a museum and a work of art. Think about the traditional Berber buildings that are made from things like rock and slate from the Atlas Mountains. You can walk down streets that have a lot of character and are lined with shops where artists, painters, metalworkers, and carpenters work. Number 6. Visit the Memoire d'Agadir. If you are wondering what to do in Agadir, definitely visit the Memoire d'Agadir. This small museum on the edge of the Jardin de Olho tells about the terrible earthquake that hit Agadir in 1960. You won't find any high-tech displays. Instead, there are newspaper clippings and photos that explain what happened and how it killed more than 17,000 people and destroyed most of the city. The museum also shows how Agadir has changed since the 1920s. It is in a quiet garden with palm trees and cacti. Number 5. Shop in the Souk El Had d'Agadir. Souk El Had is open every day except Monday, so you can take in its colors, smells, and sights. It's one of the biggest markets in Morocco, with about 6,000 stalls spread out over more than 13 hectares, 32 acres. You can enter through one of 12 gates and look around stores filled with everything from spices to piles of colorful fruits and vegetables, clay tagines, handmade rugs, and home goods. Even though some sellers have set prices, most of the time you can negotiate. Number 4. Eat at La Blanche. Visit the Spanish Mediterranean restaurant La Blanche if you want to eat while taking in a beautiful view. This popular restaurant is on Agadir Beach, right in front of the marina. It has terraces where you can sit outside and watch the sea. Fresh seafood and tapas are on the menu, and there are even 10 different kinds of paella. The staff is known for their friendly service, which brings in both locals and yachters. Number 3. Relax in a hammam. A must thing to do in Agadir is relax in a hammam. A trip to a hammam is a great way to get a taste of Moroccan culture. It's a sacred ritual for the people who live there, and they usually go there once a week to get a deep clean and meet new people. Open your pores with steam, and then get ready for a deep body scrub with black olive oil soap, which will leave you feeling completely clean. If you want a more luxurious experience, go to the Argan Palace, where you can choose a private hammam followed by a relaxing massage. Number 2. Hit the beach. Agadir is the most popular beach town in Morocco. It has a long stretch of honey-colored sand that is great for sunbathing. The beach at nearby Essaouira is almost always beaten up by the Atlantic winds, but this one is protected and the waves break far out to sea. During the busy summer months, the beach will be clean and there will be lifeguards on duty. Plan a boat trip along the coast, sign up for surf lessons, and eat a meal on the busy promenade with a view of the water. Number 1. Agadir Ofella. You can hike up to the Agadir Ofella ruins, also called the Kasbah, which are on a hilltop, and look out over the fishing port and beach of the city. Explore what's left of this old fortress. It was built in 1540 to protect Agadir from Portuguese attacks, but an earthquake in 1960 destroyed it. Even though only the crumbling walls and the entrance portal are left of the site, it still has beautiful views of Agadir at sunset. So these are the top 10 best things to do in Agadir. Please like the video if you enjoyed our list and share your views in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss. Thanks for watching.